Hey everybody, welcome to ElderfitTV. If you're looking for an exercise routine that's going to work your whole body, this is the video for you and you're going to love it. If you don't know me, my name's Tom and I've worked with hundreds of seniors improving their mobility, strength, fitness and confidence. And if you stay consistent with our exercises, you can have the same results too. But before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you get a notification every time we upload a new video. Let's go. Hi everybody, we're going to be doing 22 exercises, 45 seconds an exercise, a 10-second rest in between. Go to your own pace, but before we start, I better introduce everybody. We've got Lorna, Pat, Doreen, Paul and me, Tom. You may have seen us before. We're going to go into the exercises now, starting nice and slowly. I'm going to start the clock and we're just going to start with leg extensions when you guys are ready, and at home, off we go. The main thing is you go to your own pace, like I always say. If there's any exercise you find difficult or you can't do, you can just skip on to the next exercise, or you can pause the video and grab yourself a drink. There we go. So we're just extending through the knee. We're going to be working through the legs, the tummy, the arms, and then we're going to be going into some endurance exercises. And as we get to the last exercise, they're going to get progressively harder. And we've got 10 seconds left. There we go. Good work, guys. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. We've got a little rest, and I'm just going to show you guys the next exercise. So just making sure we're sitting up tall in the chair. We're going to do our calf raises. So just bringing our heels up and back down. Off we go. Now, all of these guys are already done an exercise class with me, and we worked our calves a lot. So I apologize. Again, just go into your own pace. There we go, good work. Now these exercises are a little bit longer than our last video we did. The last one we did about 40 seconds an exercise, so these are 45 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit harder than our last video. There we go, just stretching through the calves, keep going. Just looking down at the clock, we have 10 seconds to go. There we go, getting those ankles moving. And relax. Okay, the next exercise is the toe raise. We're going to come back on our heels, bring our toes back up, and we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Or you can start now and just skip the rest and do a little bit longer. That's fine. Just go when you're ready if you know the exercise. That's it. Again, we're just working on that ankle mobility, getting the feet moving. You go into your own pace at home. These are nice and gentle ones just to get you warmed up. There we go. Good work. We're halfway through already. Excellent. Keep going. Now you might be thinking these are gentle. Don't worry, it's going to get a bit harder in a minute. Don't be fooled. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're going to go into the straight leg lift. So we're going to get our right leg out, put our heel on the floor, keep that leg straight, okay? You might need to wriggle forward in the seat. And then we're just going to lift the leg slowly up and down, working the quad here. Trying not to bend the knee. If you find you're bending your knee, you're probably a little bit too far back in your seat. And we're not bringing that leg too high. You can make it harder by not bringing your heel back onto the floor, or to make it easier, you can bring it back down and then come up. I'll tell you when to change legs. There we go, should be feeling it here. And change the left leg, or the leg that you weren't using. That's it. Good work. Keep going. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your feet back. Okay, we're going to do stepping out to the side. So we're just going to come out and alternate working those hips. Off you go. Again, go into your own pace. We're probably totally out of sync here. There we go. If I watch Pat go now, here we go. It's like river dance. Someone said I look like Michael Flatley in the last video. Made me laugh. I don't think I look like Michael Flatley. I might have the foot movement. My wife found that funny anyway. Keep going. Oh. Focusing back on the exercises now. There we go. So the next round of exercise when we finish this is we're going to move up to our tummy, work on our core a little bit. And that's the end of this one. Okay, so we're going to sit up tall. We're going to cross our arms and we're going to go into rotations, twisting left and right. And when we twist, we're going to look over the shoulder we turn. And we're only going to go as far as we feel comfortable with. And we're doing it at a nice, controlled speed. Pat is my speed merchant here. She likes doing her exercises fast. I know she'll ignore me. She's totally focused. I'm trying to put her off a little bit. Keep going. There we go. Feeling that tummy working. Good work. Excellent. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the next one is the side bend. So hands either side of our thighs, and we're going to reach down towards our heels, left and right, trying not to lean forward as we do so. And again, this is a great one for the back and the tummy. Just remember, trying to sit up tall as we're doing it. We're not leaning forward. And we're just going down as far as we feel comfortable with. There we go. We're halfway through. Keep going. Again, these are nice and gentle, pretty easy to follow exercises, but they are going to get a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're going to go to arm exercises now. The first one we're going to do is the front raise. So we're just going to bring our arm up to shoulder level and back down at your own pace. Off you go, nice and controlled. Now, like I say every video we do, if you've got hand weights, you can use hand weights to make these a little bit harder. Obviously, we're doing it with no hand weights, so we can do this video with no equipment, but I would always recommend trying to add some resistance to those exercises just because it works those muscles a little bit harder and you get more out of it. That's halfway through. Keep going. Feeling the front of those shoulders working. Good work. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, we're going to come back to the sides now. Watch the person next to you. I think we're going to be okay, so we're just going to come up to the side and slowly back down. Again, only to shoulder level. There we go. So we're working the sides of the shoulder. The first one is working the front of the muscles in the shoulder. These are the side muscles in the shoulder. There we go. Good work. Keep going. Halfway through. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, we're going to do the bicep curl now. So hands down by the side of your thighs here. Clench your fists and then bring your hands up to your shoulders and back down. Off you go. Again, if you've got hand weights, I would recommend using a hand weight or a tin of beans, something that you're working against. There we go. Keep going. We're just over halfway with the exercises. But they are going to get harder, like I keep telling you. Keep going. You guys have got this. You're doing really well. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to go into a row now. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring our hands out in front. clench our fists, and we're going to bring our elbows back like we're rowing a boat, and then we're going to come forward, trying to keep those elbows tucked up and retracting those shoulder blades back behind us. There we go. Good work. Halfway through. Keep going. Should be feeling the back of those shoulder blades. Even without hand weights, you can certainly feel this one. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're going to go to reach ups now. So we can go one hand at a time, reaching up in the air, or to make it harder, we can go both hands together. Off you go. And these are working the tops of the shoulders now. You can turn this into a shoulder press if you've got hand weights. We've got one more exercise after this, working the arms, and then we're going to start working on your endurance a bit more. If you find that when you get to 2 hands, you're raising your 2 hands and you start getting tired, we can just go to 1. Really stretching up through the body. And again, you're thinking about your posture in your chair, making sure you're sitting up nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, and relax those arms off. We've got a nice one to finish the arms off. It's just a shoulder shrug. We're going to bring our shoulders up and rotate them up, back down behind us. Nice and slow. It's a nice gentle one because we're about to get into some harder exercises after this one. There we go. Relax off. Just keep going. Bringing those hands back down like you're putting them in a back pocket. We're rotating them backwards, okay? We're not rotating the shoulders in front. Make sure we're really bringing them back down. We're halfway through. The next section we're going to move into is we're going to be building up your fitness and endurance. So we're going to get your heart rate up. And again, it's important that you do this all to your own pace when we move on to those exercises. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so the first one of those endurance exercises is a march on the spot. So we're trying to get our heart rate up. And you just control your speed, moving your feet, and you can make it a little bit hard by bringing your arms into it. That is totally optional. Just pace yourself. There we go. Keep going. Halfway through. There we go. Keep going. Getting that blood pumping. Getting that heart working. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to relax the legs off. What we're going to do now, we're going to go into forward punching, but not too hard. So, but you can control your speed again. It's going to get the heart working still. Off you go. Obviously, the faster you go, the harder it is, but you just go to your own pace. Keep going. If you want to go a bit faster, you can. You can even march at the same time if you can actually coordinate it, which makes it a bit harder. Especially after those arm exercises, if you've done hand weights, your arms are going to be aching here a little bit. Okay, we're going to relax the hand movements, but we're going to go back and do another march in between the next exercise. We're just going to go back into our march on the spots. Continue to keep that heart rate at a certain level, a little bit higher. And again, bring your arms into it to make it a little bit harder, but not too much because we've got another arm exercise in a minute. There we go, keep going. Halfway through. Should be warming up if you're not already warm up. I can feel myself warming up easily here. Keep going. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, watching the person next to you now, unless you don't like them. We're going to come out to the sides, punching out to the sides. All right. Off you go. Again, controlling your speed. And if you're feeling super fit, you can bring the march into it. And if you can coordinate it, you can move your feet. That's totally optional. We've got 2 more rounds of kind of marching exercises, so just pace yourself. It's quite hard to coordinate this one, but we seem to be doing okay. Good. There we go, we're halfway through. Good work, Pat. Keep going. I can't see you guys too behind me. There we go, we've got 10 seconds left. Again, you just go into your own pace. 3, 2, 1, relax those arms off. Okay, we've got 2 more exercises involving the march. So we're just going to do a standard march again now. All right, off we go. And then when we've done this march exercise, we've got 1 more hand movement with the march. And then we're going to go into our final 3 exercises. You should be breathing a little bit more now. The heart should be working a little bit harder. Halfway through. Keep going. Nearly there. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got 1 more. So, well, not 1 more exercise, we've got 1 more heart-raising activity, which is going to be a punch in the air. Like the reach, okay? And you can put the march into it if you've still got some energy left. You don't have to. It's totally optional. We've all got different levels of fitness in this class. Keep going. The last 3 exercises are probably the hardest exercises. Halfway through. Keep going. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Right, I promise you can relax those arms off now. We're not going to do any more arm stuff, but we are going to do a sit to stand, okay? So we're going to come out of our seat slowly and then back down. Controlling it again. Just go to your own pace and slowly sitting back down, keeping the weight through your heels as you stand up. And as you sit, trying to make sure the chair isn't moving. Obviously, these are very good exercise because you're using your body weight as the resistance on your legs. So this is a great exercise to practice, but it's important you do it controlled and not too fast. Keep going. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Right, we've got 2 more exercises. We're going to stand up very slowly and we're going to walk behind our chairs. Yes, the last 2 exercises are standing up. And we're going to come out to the side, just doing a side kick, a nice simple one for the hips. Now, I try and encourage you guys to stand. I know you like doing seated exercises, but it's really important that we transition to standing up because you get a lot more out of it. So what I recommend is keeping hold of the chair while we're doing these exercises. We're only doing 2 exercises standing up, and this is the first one. And we're already halfway through. So we're just working the hips. Keep going. I'm checking the time. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the final exercise is a squat. I will turn my chair to the side. You guys don't need to do it. All right, just so you can see. So our feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees, bring our hips back, and then come back up. You can hold the chair if you need to support yourself. You can have both your hands on your chair, and you don't need to go down too low. Even if it's a little curtsy to there and back up, that is still good. If you're watching us and some of us are going really low, don't expect you to do that. We can just come to here and back up. Just keep the weight through your heels, keeping your chest up. We're halfway through. This is very last exercise. If you've got this far, that's really good. Keep going. Five seconds left. I haven't got any bonus exercise at the end, you'll be glad to know. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Well done, guys. Good session. Well done. Good work. Well done. Well done. I'll see you again soon. Bye.